Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. P, and I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about jobs. And I know that you're all a little bit too young to be, be looking for a job or anything, but it's something that you ought to give a little bit of thought to. We've got this book in the library. It's called The Young Person's Occupational Outlook Handbook, and I'm going to try to just kind of give you a brief overview, and it talks about, this is the contents, which I'm just going to kind of scroll. It talks about green occupations. Green occupations are things that you do that would benefit the earth. Learning how to reduce carbon, reduce plastic use, just things that will quit putting things out in the ozone. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. But I just wanted to touch on some of these categories. Management and business and financial occupations. There's professional and related occupations. That would be like doctors, lawyers, teachers, people that need to have a degree. There's service occupations. That is for people that help other people. Sales and related, office and administrative support occupations, farming, construction, installation, production, job opportunities in the armed forces, and that's like any branch, the Navy, Air Force, Army, Marines. And then they have an index of job titles. Green occupations, I'm just going to kind of go over this. Biofuel production workers, biomass energy, energy auditors, solar energy production workers, wind energy, management and business, administrative services managers, there's advertising, computer and information systems, construction managers, education administrators, that's your principals, food service managers. These are maybe not your entry-level jobs. Certainly a lot of them require some college education, certainly like for schools, but these are things that you might want to kind of look at this book for to see, so you can plan out your future if you are one of those kids that are smart enough to do that. There's property, real estate, purchasing managers, accountants, auditors. There's so many jobs, professional and related occupations. You really owe it to yourself to come and look. There's, let me see, let's just flip through here. Production operations, only not for any reason except for that's just what I opened it to. Assemblers and fabricators. So if you're doing auto body work or something, then you would want to look more into this. Food processing occupations. In our particular area, we've got a lot of food processing companies. So, some of your parents or relatives or people could be working at some of the plants around here. There's computer programmers, machine setters, machinists, tool and die makers, welding. Let's see, let's flip in here inside of the book. Maybe not biofuels. Okay, food service managers. On the job, food service managers select and price food on a restaurant's menu. They hire and train workers, manage staffing, payroll, and bookkeeping. They oversee the preparation of the food, order supplies. These are things to study: math, English, business courses, nutrition, family, and consumer sciences. Let's see. Landscape architects. Landscape architects are really great. They're the ones who come in and they make your yard look really nice, and they design it, so that you've got, interest, so that your eye sees a beautiful thing when they're looking at your yard. So it says landscape architects make areas such as parks, malls, golf courses beautiful and useful. They decide where the buildings, the roads, and walkways will go. They choose how the flower gardens and the trees should be arranged, and they create designs and estimate costs and check that the plans are carried out correctly. Subjects to study: math, botany, ecology, drafting, art, geology, computer skills. What's it say? Design a flower garden that will grow in your area's climate. These are all the things that they need to know. What colors do you want? Should you use tall plants, short ones, or combination? Do you want spring bloomers or plants that will bloom at various times? And these are all things that you don't kind of think about, but somebody else is thinking about it. Let's see. I'm just flipping through a few pages at a time. Environmental scientists. Environmental scientists study the earth and the human's impact on it. They say it so much better than me. Many are involved in the preservation of natural resources. All of these scientists play an important role in maintaining a healthy environment, designing waste disposal sites, and cleaning up polluted land and water. So if you love the earth and you want to be a part of that, that is something that you might want to go into. Say you really like school and you really like to discuss a point. Lawyers on the job. Lawyers give people advice about the law and their rights. They represent people in court. They present evidence that supports a client's position, asking questions and arguing their case. Lawyers must do research to find the information they need to support their case. They must have good reading, writing, and speaking skills. Lawyers may specialize in a number of areas from corporate to criminal law. Okay. Authors, writers, and editors. Authors and writers write novels and nonfiction books, articles, scripts, plays, poems, and ads. They must also be able to sell what they have written. Editors choose the stories and books that publishing houses will print or post online. Magazine editors choose articles for publication and assign stories to writers. Many of them also write stories and articles. Editors also review, rewrite, and correct the work of writers. English, creative writing, journalism, computer skills, history, psychology. Okay, next. Public relations specialist. Public relations specialists work to present a good image of their clients to the public. Their job is to make sure the client's good news is spread far and wide and to put in a positive spin on bad news. They write press releases and speeches, set up photo opportunities of their clients doing good things. Many work more than 40 hours a week. In an emergency, they may be on call around the clock. And there again are lists of subjects to study. Okay, security guards. Well, I don't think we'll go into security guards and gaming surveillance officers. What about chefs? Chefs and head cooks oversee the daily food preparation or operation of restaurants and other establishments. They plan meals, supervise other workers, order supplies, set schedules, develop menus. They use their creativity and knowledge of food to prepare recipes. Kitchens can be crowded and hot. These workers are under pressure to get quality meals prepared quickly. So, you never know. You might have a knack for this. Dental hygienists. On the job, dental hygienists examine patients' teeth and gums to find disease. They help dentists by cleaning patients' teeth, taking and developing x-rays and applying fluoride treatments. They teach patients how to brush and floss their teeth correctly. Many work part-time for more than one dentist, and they often work on weekends and evenings. Subjects to study: biology, chemistry, health, nutrition, anatomy, English, and some foreign languages. So there's so much. Physical therapist. Physical therapist assistants help physical therapists care for patients in hospitals, nursing homes, and home health care programs. They help patients recovering from injuries or disease improve their mobility, relieve pain, and regain muscle use. They may help with exercises, give massages, and apply hot-cold packs. Physical therapy aides keep equipment in good order, move patients to and from the treatment site, and help with record keeping. This book just there's computer control, machine setters, maintenance and repair workers, medical equipment repairers, automotive service technicians, diesel service. There are so many topics in this book that you really should take some time out of your day when we get back to the library to maybe just come in and take a look at this and see, just think about, what do you want to be? And if you want to be something, why don't we find out how it's, what it's going to take to get you there? There's one other book I want to talk to you about, because we don't have a lot of time. Career Ideas for Kids Who Like Art. I'm going to look at the contents. Getting gear. Watch for signs along the way. Rules of the road. Okay, we've heard that before. Take a trip. In this book, it will talk to you about being an actor, an animator, an architect, an artist, a chef, a choreographer, a cosmetologist. Read those. Photojournalists. A world of artistic careers. There's so many things that you could be if your interest is in art. Choices, you make them every day. What do I want for breakfast? What shirt can I pull out of the dirty clothes hamper to wear to school? Should I finish my homework or play video games? Some choices don't make much difference in the overall scheme of things. Face it, who really cares whether you wear the blue shirt or the red one? But other choices are a major big deal. Figuring out what you want to be when you grow up is one of those all-important choices. But you say you're just a kid. How are you supposed to know what you want to do with your life? You're right. 10, 11, 12, and even 13 are a bit young to know exactly what and where and how you're going to do whatever it is you're going to do as an adult. But it is the perfect time to start making some important discoveries about who you are, what you like to do, and what you do best. It's a great time to start exploring the options and experimenting with different ideas. In fact, there's never a better time to mess around with different career ideas without messing up your life. When it comes to picking a career, you've basically got two choices. Choice A, you can be like lots of other people and just go with the flow, float around school doing only what you absolutely have to do in order to graduate, take any job you can find, collect a paycheck, and meander your way to retirement without making much of a splash in life. Although many people take this route and do just fine, others end up settling for second best. They miss out on a meaningful education, satisfying work, and the rewards of a focused and well-planned career. That's why this path is not especially a good idea for someone who actually wants to have a life. But choice B, other people get a little bit more involved in choosing a career. They figure out what they want to accomplish in their lives, whether it's making a difference, making lots of money, or simply enjoying what they do. Then they find out what it takes to reach that goal, and they set about doing it with gusto. It's kind of like these people do things on purpose instead of letting life happen by accident. Choosing A is like going to an ice cream parlor where there's all kinds of awesome flavors and ordering a single scoop of plain vanilla. Going with choice B is more like visiting that same ice cream parlor and ordering a super duper brownie sundae drizzled with hot fudge, smothered in whipped cream, and topped with a big red cherry. Do you see the difference? Well, if you see that difference, you need to know that you need to start exploring what you want to do and make a difference. All right, we'll talk to you later. That's it for the careers. Bye.